Hello there, welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, we will be telling you all about the Norwegian Forest Cat. This fantastic creature, a native of Norway, is the subject of history, fairy tales, and myths. It's believed to have a story that dates back to hundreds, possibly thousands of years ago. Its roots are likely to go as far as Turkey or Russia. There is also a widespread belief that has had some association with the Vikings and barely survived World War II. The most popular myth about this breed comes from their native Norway. It involves a story that says they were likely the giant cats that pulled the goddess Freya's chariot. Interesting, right? Today's video takes you into the beautiful world of this cat breed. Before we continue, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications. Legends or facts. The Norwegian Forest Cat, also known as Skogcat or Ouija, is a fantastic cat breed. The Ouija is a big cat and a natural breed. It is not a breed gotten from the mixture of other breeds, even if they seem to have a look. This unique breed grows quite big but matures slowly. It does not grow fully until 5 years. When it does, the weight of the male is usually between 13 to 22 pounds or even more, with females slightly smaller. They are muscular and have an athletic build. Their tails are long and bushy. Sometimes they appear larger than they are because of their full fur coat. Their origins from cold climates, their glittering water-resistant coats are fitted to adapt naturally to cold weather. Their undercoats are also dense. This helps keep them warm at all times, but as usual, a thick coat comes with the need for regular brushing and grooming. The Ouija comes in various patterns and colors like black, blue, white, red, golden, cream, and silver. Its fur patterns also come in solid two-color calico, tortoiseshell, and tabby. Its eye color is gold, copper, and green shades, and sometimes a blend of all three. Its personality is best described as gentle and family-friendly. It loves to be with family members, but it is not the kind that demands attention. It gets pretty comfortable when left alone without the need for continuous petting and attention. The Ouija can even entertain himself in the absence of people and also does well with people around. So either way, it works for the Ouija. As much as it loves people, it is a little wary and reserved. It is also not one that would always want to sit on your lap, but of course that ever-welcome scratch under the chin and between the ears makes their world spin. Do that, and your lovely Ouija friend is sure to respond with a kind, gentle headbutt or a rub on the cheek. Communication-wise, his Scandinavian roots can be observed as he converses with some restraints. He uses its silent voice only when it needs something, like when hunger calls. It will only move from where it is if its voice calls are ignored. As can be expected, the wild roots of this cat make it an agile climber, making the highest points in the home its place of refuge. Descending with the head from trees and heights is a normal thing for the Ouija. Thanks to its wild roots, waterproof coat, and farm cat background, an opportunity to go fishing for a lovely meal is always well appreciated. Outdoors or indoors, the Norwegian Forest Cat has adapted itself to enjoy wherever they find themselves. It is intelligent, self-reliant, and can assimilate information quickly, and is keen and alert. It is playful and does very well in a boisterous and active family. This is one cat that has almost everything going for it, and that makes it lovable. Also, one thing that is peculiar to this breed is that they don't meow a lot. To care for your intelligent and sweet companion, a once or twice a week brushing of its long coat would suffice. For this, a bristle, wire slicker brush, or stainless steel comb comes in handy. Tangles should be gently loosened to avoid hurting the cat. A bath might not be necessary for the Ouija. Its dense, waterproof coat makes it near impossible to get it adequately wet for a bath. To keep periodontal disease at bay, brush its teeth. If you have the time, the best routine is brushing your teeth daily. A weekly way also works as an alternative should daily not be possible. Watch out for discharges from the eyes and wipe them daily with a soft, damp cloth from the corners. Ensure you don't use the same part of the cloth in different corners of the eye. This is done to avoid spreading infections. The ears will require to be checked weekly. Clean them out with a cotton ball. This cotton ball should be made moist in an equal mixture of warm water and vinegar. Cotton swabs are a no-no, as they can lead to damage within the interior ear. The litter box should be kept clean. The Ouija, and as is customary to all cats, are very sensitive to personal cleanliness and hygiene. You sure don't want your lovely cat moving about with a stained coat from doing their business. This cat sure survives the cold, but that does not mean it should be left all the time outdoors. Making them more comfortable indoors is a better option. This will protect them from many ills associated with being outdoors unnecessarily, like diseases from other cats. Dogs and coyotes can also prove to be a form of outdoor danger and, yes, the ever-present threat of being hit by cars. You sure don't want to lose your lovely family companion to a hit and run. You can also not rule out the danger of a stray cat. Now, that's a strange one, but it does happen. A sizable outdoor enclosure is a welcome idea if it's something you can afford, so your dear Ouija can play outdoors in safety without the dangers of the outdoors. Room to run around will do your Ouija a lot of good for exercise. It is by nature an active cat, so you won't need much to get them moving about. Cat trees, play toys, and you play with them are good enough for them. House training isn't an issue, but a giant litter box is necessary to accommodate their size. This breed needs high-quality food, however. Pay close attention to their diet to avoid overeating. The Norwegian Forest Cat is prone to obesity. It would help if you asked your vet for a proper and adequate feeding routine and quantity. Another area you would do well to pay attention to is the health of your Ouija feline. Cats generally have a differing occurrence of health issues that are of a genetic origin. The Norwegian Forest Cat has a lifespan of 14 to 16 years and generally enjoys good health. However, some diseases have been noticed in Ouijas, an uncommon hereditary condition affecting the breakdown of glucose called glycogen storage disease 4. Affected kittens are often born as stillbirths or die after a few hours of birth. On occasion, those who survive it may not show signs until 5 months and pass a few months later. The solution is usually a DNA test to identify carrier cats and the affected ones. Another known disease is a form of heart problem called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Another genetic disorder that steadily erodes the kidneys is called polycystic kidney disease. An ultrasound is how the disease is discovered, as DNA tests for Ouijas aren't available. Retina Dysplasia is another issue. This affects the eyes, creating spots on the retina without affecting the cat's ability to see. It would be best if you did regular health checks well into their maturity. Many of these diseases could go unnoticed even into adulthood if regular and specific checks are not done. Health visits with the vet will prove to be a wise step for you and your lovely companion. Now some fun facts about the Norwegian Forest Cat. The pleasant, adaptive nature of the cat makes it an excellent choice for families with children. It can even live with other pet dogs. As we have noted, they are the subject of many folklores in Norway. King Olaf proclaimed them the national cats of Norway. The subjects of their legendary status in Norway include that these giant fairy cats can scale mountains and surfaces that ordinary cats cannot achieve. Freya was the goddess of love, whose chariot was believed to be pulled by giant Ouijas. So, naturally, the Ouijas became associated with love and love stories. Newly married couples who receive a black Ouija have good luck in the home and life. If a bride gives food to a cat before her wedding ceremony, she will enjoy a long and happy married life. The not-so-good news is that anyone who steps on the tail of a cat will have their marriage delayed for a year. Ouch! Hey, look out for the Ouija. Another fun fact about the Ouijas is that the origin of the Maine Coon comes from them. This seems evident as both breeds share a lot of similarities. The Norwegian Forest Cat and an extinct American breed are the ancestors of the Maine Coon. It didn't come as a surprise because their resemblance is so striking that you can only tell the difference through the shape of their faces. If the rugged Vikings were indeed amongst the first owners of these cats, they sure seem to have retained that rugged look, nature, and legendary status over the years. That's it for today's video on the Norwegian Forest Cat. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on the like button and share. Remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications so you'll be the first to know when we post a new pet video. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.